Shalom, shalom. All right. First and foremost, let's give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makar Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim, who is pushing the truth in love, sincerity, and charity. Okay. This is the brother YASHAWAN from the GMS Farmers Camp. Back with you with another lesson. All right. This lesson will be entitled Revelation 13 and 16 are narrower than we believe, or narrower than we think. Okay? So, yeah, man. Yeah, I just want to get into that. Okay, I just want to get into this article. All right. Locking. Okay. Just want to get into this article. Okay, right here. Let's say when microchip implants be the next big thing in Europe. You know? Shalom, shalom, Yahweh, Shalom,
shalom, Yahweh, Shalom,
yeah, you have a little feedback from your phone though.
You getting feedback, you say?
Yeah, man. I getting feedback from the phone. See? Yeah. So to lock it, you know. Yeah, that's the brother. Yeah, what's up? You know, say, well, microchip implants be the next big thing in Europe. Okay, but we know this is heading straight for the RFID microchip. I mean, for the mark of the beast. Okay, because this is the next big thing. All right, that's the next big prophecy. You know, we waiting on. You know. Yeah, man, this is the next big thing we waiting on to come, man. This is the mark of the beast. Okay? All right. So, yeah, man, you're going to get into this article a little bit. You know, it says thousands of Swedes have been pioneering the use of futuristic microchips that are implanted under the skin of the hand. Okay. Now, when you hear about futuristic microchips that are implanted under the skin of the hand, one scripture should automatically come to your mind. Okay. You know what I mean? One scripture should automatically come to your mind, which is the IFI, which is what? Revelation 13 and 16.
Yeah.
You know, you can get that from a public shop. You know?
Revelation 13 and 16.
Shalom, Akim, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Makar Kodash, Barakatah. So, Brother Bashar, you're on the comment board. Shalom, Akim.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads.
God. Read the next voice.
17. And that no man may buy nor sell save either at the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
God. Okay. So, as this article says, okay, futuristic microchips that are implanted under the skin of the hand. Okay, speaking about this mark of the beast. Okay, the white man system. the so-called white man system. You know, the devil the Bible speaks of. You know, say the technology is used for everyday tasks like accessing your smartphone, opening the front door, and or setting an alarm. Those behind the microchips, the size of a grain of rice, and implanted via a syringe, are working to access other parts of Europe. Okay, and the mark there in Revelation 13 and 16, okay, basically goes into Karax and Taragma, okay, which is the Palestine, okay. When you go in there, a Palestine is basically a syringe, what would go only just skin, and then they release that the RFID microchip in your hand, okay, and once that in you, okay, then you must just say game over for you, okay. You Native American Indians, Latinos, and Negroes. You know? God, brother, nothing better to be doing right now. You know, is pushing prophecies. Pushing this way. You know? Yeah, man. So the article say right now about will microchip implants be the next big thing? You know? The mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, that is the next big thing. Okay, when you see that we made mandatory, that's the biggest prophecy right now we're waiting on. You know? Then we know we ain't get long after that. You know? Okay. It say right here, Eric Larsen, who leads BioWax Italia, is waiting for approval in Italy from medical centers and the health ministry. He said he expects to implant a chip into about 2,500 people in the first 6 to 8 months in Milan and Rome. So he's basically taking joy in implanting people with the mark. You know? So even without health ministry certification, BioWax Italia has already been able to embed these chips into a few hundred people with the help of a medical center. All right, so everybody basically down with this thing.
Yeah.
All right. Shoot. Okay. Here I'm 2 Corinthians 2:11 from up here.
God. 2 Corinthians.
We who in the know, okay, who searching diligently, doing our diligent research. You know, being ignorant of Satan devices, being ignorant of this devil devices, what is basically gonna be made implemented and be made mandatory for every citizen in this world. Okay, that's it.
2 Corinthians 2:11. You ready for it?
Go bring it on.
So lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
God, you see that? Being ignorant of Satan devices.
No, God.
You know? We know that these things gonna happen. And we know that these things gonna happen before Yahweh Shai come. Because Yahweh Shai said it himself. Okay, when you see these things that are happening, know that the end is there.
Correct, God.
To be not troubled. You know, because the end is not is near. You know? It is a step towards the future. You see that? It is a step towards the future. So what they're saying, like, what they're saying is that this is the way to go.
Yeah. God.
All right, this is the way to go. You know, it is extremely futuristic, although it is already happening. The technology was born to help us, to give us small superpowers. Last said told your news.
Yeah.
So they want superpowers.
Uh,
Like I said, when the brother Bashar there in the video, that's way behind, and the door
yeah.
open, that's superpower.
I'm telling you, boy. God.
You know, it's way behind the door open, way behind you pay, you ready pay for the
Yeah.
item. You
God.
know, way behind your car start,
God.
you get superpowers.
Yes, boy.
You know,
God.
and that's what they said.
Yeah.
Okay, this technology was born to help us and give us small superpowers.
God.
You go to the medical, to the hospitals, you just way behind. They can tell you everything but you.
I'm telling you from your born.
You know, man.
God.
If you had surgery before, they tell you the
God.
exact time and date when you had the surgery.
God.
When you give blood, which means supposed to give no blood, but if they
God.
give blood to this one, that one, they can tell you how much amount of blood you give to this one and that one.
And when?
You know,
God.
we ain't ignorant of this.
No. God.
Okay, you get that chip, that mark of the beast, they can tell you where you are, exactly where you are. This is why they want to bring in this 5G so they can pinpoint where exactly it is in a matter of seconds.
Yeah. God. God.
You know, Elon Musk and Bill Gates, them have silos all over the world, okay, where they could, set up, ping everything from 5G, them 5G towers all around the world. They could be able to pinpoint everything because it could be more faster.
Yeah. Quick. God.
See? And along with Bill Gates bringing this vaccine, okay, the vaccine in the mark of the beast, but that will have some type of form of in connection with the mark of the beast with this IFID microchip.
God.
Okay,
Close,
because
boy.
when you go into that vaccine, they're saying that vaccine have some nanobots inside it. You cannot see it with the naked eyes, but you could see it underneath a microscope,
Oh.
uh, microscope.
God.
Okay, if you watch the video Bloodshot, okay, it's
Mm.
basically like that.
God.
All right, and with that video Bloodshot, okay, and you the people them say right here in this article, this technology was born to help us to give us small superpowers. Okay, so with that vaccine pushing in nanobots in you, okay, all
God.
this tie in to the Internet of Things with 5G and all that, okay, you can have this little small superpower for do whatever, and then they will be able to control you to tell you do this and do that. They can shut you down while you're walking. They can tell you stop walking.
God.
Send a signal from that 5G ping point, tell you stop walking,
They can shut you down if they want to too.
shut you down right there.
Completely too. God.
You know, man. But
Make
this
you
is their whole agenda.
a zombie, boy. Turn you into a zombie.
Turn you into zombies, correct? Control you.
God.
You know, by way of frequencies. You
God.
know. So when you have this IFID microchip in you, they can do anything with you. Okay. Yeah. So, but COVID-19 could make people more apprehensive about their businesses. Lawrence Larson said, due to public concern about the contact tracing application introduced by government during the pandemic. And that's what they have to do. They have this contact tracing applications.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, basically, I'm too sure how to go, but basically some form of a phone app, they put phone or whatever for the people who are quarantined or even have an anklet on you or whatever, and they can
Yeah.
track you wherever you are.
God.
See? But with the IFID microchip, once you have that, you don't got to worry about this and that and whatever. That's what
No.
they say.
God.
You see?
Got you locked in. Once you get that
Right?
chip, they got you locked in, man. Get you
It,
in the computer, boy.
that you become a herd.
Yeah.
You become their property.
God.
Okay. All right. It say we are seeing that a lot of people in Italy are not happy
Mm-hmm.
with adding a GPS or something that can track our movement. That might be a danger for us, he explained.
Yeah.
Okay, we are not tracking movement. We don't have a GPS inside, but I think that a lot of people are not aware of that.
God.
Okay, see these people and they want
God.
superpowers. That's why they can take it. See,
God. Convenience, they call it.
you know.
No, no, not
All right, tell you. Bring the precept back again, Baba Gashia. That 2 Corinthians 2:11.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
God, okay. And like they say, a lot of people are not aware of that, but we are aware.
God.
We ain't ignorant of his
God.
devices.
God.
You know.
God.
Okay. We get right. We can read right down here. Let's say I'm gonna read here. I'm gonna read right here. If you lose, okay.
God.
If you lose your key, you won't get into your house. If someone else gets your key, they can basically claim your house in some countries. Say in Sweden, the microchips can be used as a train ticket. But Lewin hopes that he will soon be able to make payments with them.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's the next thing.
God.
Okay,
God.
you will be able to make payments with this RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay,
God.
because the scriptures say, Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and
Yeah.
great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell, save me that of this mark,
God.
or the name of the beast. Okay, so guess what? You will be able to make payment with them, with that.
That, that can have everything on it. So
You know,
you could be able to do whatever you need to do with that.
can, can,
Go to the shop, do everything. Shop, travel, go to see doctors, get medication, food, whatever. Everything can be on that phone.
can, everything.
I'm telling you.
Everything is going to be on it. You know,
Yeah.
and we know that the word of the Lord, it don't lie. You know,
Can. Yeah, can.
we know that the word of the Lord don't lie. You
No.
know, go forward out and don't come back again void.
Hmm.
Okay, we know that this book is the word of the Lord.
I'm telling
Okay,
you, but can.
all right. Go to John 1:14. You know,
All right. This is the book of John 1 and 14. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth.
God. Okay, and the word is made flesh. Okay, the word is made flesh. Speaking about Yahweh Shai. You know
God,
Yahweh Shai. He can't lie.
God, God,
Okay, neither should he repent. Okay, and he said he come in the volume of the law. Let's get that. Hebrews 10 and 7.
God, God. 10 and 7, Hebrews 10 and 7. Salah. Hebrews 10 and 7. Salah, Salah. 10 and 7. All right, this is the book of Hebrews 10 and 7. Then said, I lo, I come in volume of a book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh.
God, you see that? The word. This is the word, man, from beginning to the end. Genesis to the Apocrypha, the Revelation, the whole book. Okay? Shoot. You know? So everything we reading right now, okay? Everything. All right? We see it's coming to pass. Okay? It say, you know, that what I hope will become a basic function. He told you news. I look forward to an ecosystem where the chip is able to provide all types of access.
Yeah.
And your identity can be carried with you in a simple way. You see that?
That's it.
All the scriptures don't lie. You know?
That's all your documents.
You know, all type of access.
Your keys and all.
You know? Bring that precept back in Revelation 13 and 16 and 17. Bring that back.
God. Revelation 13 and 16. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell, save either at the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
God. You see that? So my man said, yeah, I look forward to an ecosystem, which is the beast, which is the whole beast system, where the chip, where the mark is able to provide all type of access.
Yes, God.
I tell you. Oh shoot. Okay.
God.
See, but the technology hasn't taken off as quickly as he expected. Okay, but guess what? It can come a time when that can be hastened, that can be swiftly.
I'm telling you,
you know, that can be spread like wildfire, like how C19 spreading.
With COVID-19.
You know.
God.
God. Okay. We can shoot down here. All right. Let's say people are apprehensive.
God.
Okay. The microchips use near field communication and radio frequency identification, which is the RFID microchip, to communicate with the system. They are radio waves read at close contact. Why do you think why do you think they bring in 5G? Okay, 5G and setting it up on a lamp pole and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the 5G, that's the only way you can get that to work is you set it up on lamp poles so far apart.
Yeah. God.
Okay. So it could read properly and quick. Okay. So that wherever you are, okay, wherever you are in whatever area, all right, this is how Esau Edom, the devil is gonna track you. Once you become his herd.
Yeah,
he knows where you are.
Yeah, that's the reason why too you see they set them up in all these countries too, or every country in the world they're trying to set them 5G thing them up in them towers and this communication form, you see what I'm saying? And all the countries they're trying to do that in.
Right.
All gone.
You know?
But I say
the brother Bashar. You know, Proverbs 13:13, whoso despises the word should be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment should be rewarded.
Gone.
You know, these people they ain't taking heed of this word.
No.
They despise everything we say.
Gone.
They basically despise the word of the Lord. You know? Say, it's essential at the same time technology that's in your wallet, so like that's in your phone and debit cards. Experienced Dr. Rob Van Egypt, the managing director for Europe at the Future of Privacy Forum, when you hold it close to a sensor. Okay? So when you see 5G come on board, they're going to put that not too far apart. So it wouldn't be too far for 5G to read your chip.
Gone.
You know?
Shit.
All right. It poses the same known data protection issues, including the possibility that someone could pick up the signal. All right. So they tell you how this thing goes.
Gone.
You know? So it's similar to listening in to a directional microphone. You can pick up the IFD signal as well explained, you know, eject, I would say, I can't pronounce that word too properly, but Salakia, who used to work for the Dutch Data Protection Authority. Shoot, you know, these people them boy, Leon, when you see a time come, they're just gonna take this chip and they're just gonna take this willfully.
Yes, but
You
you
know?
know that. Gone. Know that. Some people will be glad to get that.
You know?
They know what they are forgets.
They're gonna line up and take this patiently.
Hey.
Okay? All right? Get our Jose 4 and 6 from our Bible to share. Now, this is an article right here over here in the Bahamas. You know? I'm gonna show you.
Jose 4 and 6. Jose 4 and 6. Salakia, Kim. Salakia. 4 and 6. All right. It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the laws of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
God. Okay? So the people they have no knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, this is why they can be lined up taking this chip. Thinking everything is gonna be all right. They're gonna be lined up taking the vaccine. Thinking everything is going to be all right and saying this too shall pass and all that type of garbage you did like you thought. You know? Many of them, they can't wait till C19 pass so they could go back to doing their wickedness.
God.
You know?
They can't wait to get about them club and thing.
This is eyewitness news. All right? A news source over here in the Bahamas. You know, man?
God.
Okay. Brother, your post Acts 3:23, and it shall come to pass that every soul which will not hear that prophet shall be destroyed from among the people. God. All right. They ain't gotta hear the prophets.
No.
You know?
They can wish,
you know? They wish they hear the prophets of Yahweh.
God.
You know, they wish they take heed to the word of the Lord.
Telling you, God.
They say more bricks and mortar SMEs to consider going digital. And what you think he's talking about? Going digital. Going cashless. Over here in the Bahamas. And keep in mind the Bahamas, as our modern day king has said, that he's going to transform this Bahamas into a digital paradise. About a year or so he said. Okay. Shoot. Let me just blow this up so you could get a good look at it. All right. It says now, so Bahamas, many businesses, particularly small and medium-sized companies, may look to move from their brick and mortar operation and take their services online if the government imposed lockdown continues beyond another month, a local accountant said yesterday. You see?
Gone.
So what do you think is going to happen in another month or two?
Gone.
Okay? If the lockdown continues.
Yeah.
All right? These people are going to start what? Carrying on by themselves, losing their heads.
I'm telling you, boy.
You know?
Gone. Gone.
Okay? Get second there, just 15 and 1 and 2. Because all this is prophecy we'll be speaking now.
Gone.
You know?
We're talking at just 15 and 1. To behold, I speak thou in the ears of my people, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Most High, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Shit.
And they are faithful and true. These prophecies, these are what we'll be speaking now.
Gone.
You know? Read on with 3.
People ain't taking heed, boy. It's true.
God, no.
Fear not the imagination against thee. That's not thy in, in, infidelity,
Incredulity.
infidelity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
God,
Shit.
don't listen to them. You
Gone.
know?
Gone. Gone.
You know? Fear not the imagination against thee. You know, because these people then would speak all kind of wickedness, false, and saying, oh, that ain't gonna happen, this ain't gonna happen, that ain't gonna happen.
I'm telling you.
You know? Oh, don't listen to them guys, them. They ain't know what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Let me read what he's for.
God,
Clarification what he's for. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
God,
They
all
ain't
the
gonna never,
unfaithful,
they ain't gonna never listen.
you know, all the unfaithful shall die in their
God.
unfaithfulness. Goodbye. That's all they know to do is be unfaithful.
Yeah, they ain't
Okay?
listening. They ain't taking heed.
You know, when you don't take heed to the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, and do it his will and do it what he required, then guess what?
God.
Guess what is your reward? Death is your
God.
reward.
God.
You know? God, the brother posts here, but the brother Bashar posts here, Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are
God.
sour as children, and they have none understanding. Because why they love evil so much? That's why they don't have no understanding.
No.
They are wise to do evil, see that? But to do good, they have no knowledge.
God.
Because why? They put good for evil
And
and
evil for
evil
good.
for good. Get
God.
that precept, Bible, Isaiah 5 and 20.
5 and 20. God.
You know?
All right. Book of
Isaiah
Isaiah chapter 5. Isaiah 5 and 22.
5 and 20.
5 and 20.
5 and 20.
20, yes, Allah. 5 and 20. Isaiah 5 and 20. Say, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
God, that's them right there. That's the
God.
set who are unfaithful and shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Faithfulness.
Because
God.
they have no understanding.
God.
Okay, they love evil,
God.
you know, they love
God.
wickedness, you know.
They don't love the
Okay.
good, they love the good, boy.
They think they as the scriptures say, they're wise in their own eyes. Read that next verse, Baba Bishop.
God. 21. Say, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
God. You see that?
Yeah,
Destruction to them that are
telling
wise
you.
in their own eyes. You know? And many you see these
Yeah,
pastors, them yeah, many of them gonna be destroyed.
telling you.
You know, for leading the flock astray.
God.
You know?
I heard the pastor the other day, he feeding the people and he feeding them all kind of pork. Oh, he got him a pork chop and thing. I forget.
You know?
I forget. Was saying he
God,
was cooking for the people the other day. Oh, he was there talking about pork chop and shit, man.
you know? They are Kendrick Christie, a local caterer, accountant, and certified fraud examiner, told Eyewitness News yesterday the online model is particularly attractive to businesses looking to eliminate rental costs. So I would say that many entities are looking at switching to an online model. Christie said, I would say that if this lockdown goes beyond another month, we will see many businesses close their brick and mortar operations, particularly small and medium-sized businesses looking to eliminate that rental cost. You know, so when all this stuff, go down, guess what? The people in right now, because Atlanta's in power right now, Bahama ain't in power right now, because Land Hall closed their doors. Okay, all these hotels them basically shut down because of this. This C19. Okay, the people in right now, they running out of money. All right, they looking for food to eat. Landlords and things breaking down people in doors, unengineered doors, taking up the toilets,
taking the
cutting
door
off the water.
God, you see what's going on?
You know, man.
I'm telling you. taking the doors off the building and thing, boy. Taking up the toilet board.
God, brother. Brother post here, Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. And these the same set of people who sinning daily.
Yeah.
Who ain't taking heed to the word of the Lord.
No. So you know they ain't got nothing good coming for them.
They ain't got nothing good coming to them.
No, ain't nothing good coming for them.
Then on top of that, we have a hurricane season which will start the beginning of next month. And they're saying a system will be out there right now, just in develop yet. Okay. So hey, what you thinking happen in the next couple of months? All kind of chaos.
Yeah, they ain't even into the season yet, and they don't have a name system out there, so you know it can be. I think it can be drastic this time, my boy. Be drastic.
Drastic is correct.
I'm telling you, drastic, here, drastic.
Go back to the second there, just 15 and it's 4 again. Read 4 and 5 and 6. Right. 6 and 7.
Second address 15 and 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Most High, I will bring plague upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their heartful works are fulfilled.
God. All right. Wickedness has exceeded the whole earth. So that's why the Most High sent the C119. Okay. And now the people them have it their hard all around the world. The jobs and things lost. Unemployment sky high.
I'm telling you.
Everybody telling the government. Okay. The next thing is this was gonna happen right here. Read point 16. Point 15. 15, 16.
All right, second address 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For there should be seduction among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes. And the king of their action shall stand in their power. God.
All right. So you see that? That's what basically is happening right now in some countries. Okay. But eventually they're gonna come right here in this Bahamas.
Correct. God.
Because why? like how my man say, the people them they're gonna move the online shopping. Okay, the rental cost, the rental they ain't gonna be rent no more.
No.
You know, so that means job loss for them.
Gone.
Okay, right now people need food to eat. You know, when the food run out, this is what's gonna happen. You can have
Gone.
additional amount of men.
Gone.
You know, people ain't respecting the government no more
No.
because people
No.
hungry.
No. Gone.
The
Gone.
police force only gonna do so much. They themselves can be hungry.
Because they can be trying to protect their own family at that time too, and trying to find food for their family. So at the end of the day, everything can be out of order. It can be chaos, my boy. Chaos.
You know that? Yeah. You know, the brother Bashar post here, second at the 16 and 8, the mighty Lord sending the plagues. And who is he that can drive them away?
God.
Not for them so-called Christians who like to say,
Yeah.
this too shall pass.
God.
You know, let's see
God.
who you are. You know, Jesus.
God. God.
Okay. He said in the commercial arena, you have some landlords that are understanding and some that are not. Because everybody ain't going to
God.
be on the same page.
No.
You know,
God.
people, landlord have bills too.
Correct.
You know, landlord need to
They
eat
pay.
too.
God. God.
Jeez.
And that's how they pay their bills and eat. They pay their bills and eat through their apartments, what they rent, boy. A lot of them ain't
Huh?
get no job. They depend on them to pay their bills.
You know,
So at the end of the day, they ain't allow people to live for nothing, live for free.
all
Lying
right.
and wait.
They say some of them are still expecting to be paid their rent, and that creates a difficulty for entities that are either shut down or can't generate much revenue. A lot of my clients is the retail space are looking at that option. Okay,
Gone.
because if the borders them close and COVID-19 still young, what you think can happen? You know, rent can get paid.
No.
You know, rent can get paid. Okay, people can be it can be sedition among men. People can be
Gone.
fighting among each other. You know, people can
Gone.
be different from each other. Stores them
Gone.
get break into.
Gone.
You know, all this stuff can happen.
Hmm.
All right. As he said, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see what he said?
Gone.
There will be some fallouts. He said. uh, second address 15 and 19.
Second Edges 15 and 19. The man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, gone, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and the great tribulation.
God, you see that? The man say there will be some fallouts. He said, okay, and that's just what's gonna happen.
Gone. Gone.
Okay, you know, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, and shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because the lack of bread and great tribulation. You know,
Man got eat.
God, see, I
Gone.
know that some businesses that don't have a large number of employees may switch to a complete online presence, but to quantity that's right now is difficult. The Christie, who addresses the Rotary Club of West Nassau, said yesterday, also noted that there are risks associated with e-commerce, meaning online shopping.
Gone.
Okay, as the COVID-19 pandemic has given rise to incidents of hacking and fraud.
Hmm.
Okay, But in any event, okay, this right here would lead to the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, and we know if we take that, okay, there's no coming back from that. Okay, if you take that, the Lord is gonna destroy you.
I'm telling you.
All right, you know. So get that precept again, Bible to show Revelation 13 and 16, and then get the punishment for that. Revelation 14 and 9.
Revelation.
That's right, brother. Second Edges 15 and 14. But
Right.
go unto the world and them that dwell in it. Okay, those who love this world so much.
Right.
You know. Bring that precept out, Papa Bishop.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and born, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man may buy nor or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Done. Okay. Get the punishment for that. But these people, and they think Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai play.
Done. Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his foreheads or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
God. All right. So that's the punishment if you take that RFID microchip. Okay. Because like the topic say Revelation 13 and 16 are nearer than we believe. Okay. And we're seeing that daily. Okay. People are shopping online even more. All right. People are using their credit card and debit card. But eventually the credit card and debit card, all right, they're gonna be faded away. Just as cash right now is going to be faded away. Okay. And that's gonna fade away quicker than how cash is going to how cash is taking it slow to fade away.
Yeah.
The credit cards and debit cards they can fade away quick.
Right.
See, once you see this RFID microchip is made mandatory. Okay. So yeah, man. Yeah. You got anything to add or say before we shut down?
Gone. Oh man, that's beautiful just now with that, man.
God.
Beautiful.
Right. Yeah, man. You know, we ain't ignorant of Satan devices. Okay.
No,
we're seeing prophecies come to pass and unveiling before our eyes.
God.
All right. We know that the Most High sent the plagues. Okay, he sent the plagues, the famine, the destruction. You know, we know that all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
God. And the next thing too, Salakia, and the next thing too, man, you know that we aware of all of these things. They may be aware to know that these things are coming. You know what I mean? So most I just preparing us for these times, man. You know, and we know it's a lot of prophecies to come to pass too. Before a lot of things happen, before the Messiah Yahushua come. So as you said, man, we aware of Satan devices, man. We prepared for all of these things for coming. You know, and we know these things coming. And it's a blessing to know that, Akio. It's a blessing to know that.
God.
You know?
God.
Yeah.
God. Let me read off this last precept with the Father Bashar post here, then we can get on this. This second Edges 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defy not my sanctuary. God. All right. We ain't gonna do that. We hope to be a part of the election. Okay? We ain't gonna transgress the word of the Lord.
No.
Right? That's why we pray every day and ask the Lord for forgiveness for our sins, transgressions. You know? We know that He is just to forgive us.
I'm telling you, God.
So with that, let me give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Shai,
Shai, Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahweh Shai. You know? So yeah, man. So that Shalom Akim Shalom. You know, from Abad Babal, Qam Yasharahla. Shalom Akim.
Shalom.